It just wants to be right. And it will let you think anything, any crazy thought in order to be right. Because when people face trauma and they're trying to be released from trauma, they're often put in situations where they're not in control. They're not in control of their life. They're not in control of their surroundings. So sometimes the anxiety or the negative thoughts may begin because the self is trying to just be in control of something. And it allows the fear, which is the motivating factor of movement, to dictate what the mind perceives things. They might even feel like regular schmegular things that you're experiencing in life can be too overwhelming. Meeting a new person sometimes can create negative thoughts. Starting a new role, starting a new journey, all of these things that bring up these negative thoughts are things that you should face, to face the fear. But you have to face them without creating the trauma or without allowing the trauma to just run rampant there. Instead, you face them to be in this moment with yourself. And everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be alright. It's going to be okay. 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 Just take out anything that needs to be removed, cutting the cord from anything blocking your blessing, your peace, your happiness. Just take that out. How do you feel? You know, sometimes in life, you just have to trust the process. It'll take you on twists and turns, but ultimately, you'll get and go and grow in a new direction. Sometimes it's hard to change. Sometimes change is right around the corner and we're not ready to go. But in order for us to grow where we need to grow, we have to go when we're being called, not when we're ready. Because you'll never really be ready enough. But it's amazing how you'll accomplish so much even when you're not ready. It shows how amazing you are. So let's just work through this. You have to keep your hope and your confidence up. But more than anything, you gotta keep your self-peace up. There's no reason why you should doubt your process or your heart. No reason at all. No reason why you should let anything become letting it go. Just taking that from your energy and sending it on to its next path. Just moving that through. 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 Moving that through.
just remove this. 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 Move this. Move this. And just work through it. And just between you and your dreams, you and your path, or anything at all. No reason why you can't be, have, and hold the best moments and the best memories of your life right now or in the future, rather than thinking everything that's great is behind you. Perhaps it's right now, perhaps it's in the future. Removing anything preventing you from finding peace, happiness, and balance, sending it on to its next evolutionary path, and allowing you to be in this moment with yourself. Just take a couple moments here. 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 Couple moments here. Couple moments here. Couple moments here. Take a couple moments here. Couple moments here. Take a couple moments here. Couple moments here. Just let it all melt together. Let it all work together in the way it should. Accept the help you're being given. Accept it. Receive it. And thank the universe for what is coming to aid you and support you and nurture you and nourish you. Accept it. Because what you have to share is so important that it doesn't matter what happens, the universe will continue to create situations to support you in order to help you at all stages. So trust it. Trust the process. Trust it all. Just moving this through. Moving this through. Moving this through. Moving this through. And working here. Working this moment and this in. Just don't feel like yourself. Or you feel great and weird things just pop up and you're like, get out of my way. We're gonna take that too. And removing that, collecting it so it can move on in its evolutionary path onto its next level and be at peace, be at understanding, and be at balance, okay? Okay. 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 Relax. 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 Bringing that in and taking a moment here. A couple breaths, inhaling and exhaling. And as you exhale, let go. Let go something that is taking up too much space, that is preventing you from growing. Let go of the day. Let go of the week, the month, the cycle you are in. And feel comfortable in yourself. Find infinite comfort in who you are now. Find infinite comfort in the beauty that you have at this moment. You are enough. You are enough, and you are more than enough. A lot of times we experience things that we may not want to. That's life, okay? But it's cyclical. You experience something, you make a decision, and it might feel resources in order to propel you forward. Forward in what direction? Forward in whatever direction you want to go. Now you notice things earlier. Now you give yourself the full confidence to say yes or say no. And understand that there is no missed opportunity when you prioritize your well-being and your self-care. I love it. So let's just remove any negative energy, any just energy for your highest good, your highest sense of happiness, your highest balance, is really for your highest vibrational good until you create room and space for this. You won't be able to grow until you make room and space for this. And that means taking that big leap of faith, of letting go before what is for you is certain. That's okay. Take your time. So let's go ahead and pull that out. Pull that out. Pull that out. Pull that out. And if you're new to the community, we include a prayer in the session, and it's not a religious prayer. It is just a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and bring us together as a community and a collective. So whatever your faith tradition is, that's your business. Honor it, love it, bring it into the space. I facilitate a space for all to coexist, so feel free to bring what you need and to go on your journey without me or anybody here telling you exactly what you need to believe or feel connected to. The universe, that's your business, babies. So let's go ahead and get started. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. Take a deep breath in, love. Sweetness. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Inhale. Exhale. May I touch you? Okay. Inhale. Exhale. You ready? Okay, let's go. Okay. Dear universe and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest intentions and validate information from our highest self only. Please release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, good job. Relax, breathe into this, surrender to yourself. Surrender to your own journey, surrender to your own logic and understanding. And now that you are very open, let's begin to pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out this energy, okay? Let's get it. So let this represent different things. Let it first represent those people that needed to be let go. Let it represent those circumstances that are no longer serving you, and then you're with the biggest, energy you can, and relearn how to move in that direction. So, taking away the fear that so easily shows up in this kind of stuff, and just creating space, because we think about physical orders, but you can very much so be an emotional hoarder if you do not create space, still removing all of these negative thoughts. If you do not create space within yourself to be able to bring new
vibrational good, anything that you have said or done that does not serve your vibrational good, let's go ahead and release it and let it go. Now I'm going to go ahead and get some cinnamon out, and I am going to go and just light this up. Okay, cinnamon, cinnamon, cinnamon. I love using cinnamon. It is so healing. And just breathe in and out here and exhaling and releasing into the energy and the universe of all that you are. And I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to light this up a little bit more. My neighbors are having a party. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the party. I'm just mad I didn't get an invite. Inhale, exhale. Relaxing. Breathing into this. Releasing. Smoothing your energy through. And I'm going to do this one more time. It's still burning. That's why my favorite cleansing item to use is cinnamon, because it really lasts very, very, very long. And I'm using this cinnamon that I got from a Botanica just up the street from my house, because typically I just use cinnamon from, the cupboard from the store. But this one I liked it a little bit more. And I'm going to go in and just do a couple of Reiki symbols here. Inhaling and exhaling. Chokuri, chokuri, chokuri. Anchase shondang, anchase shondang, anchase shondang, saiki. Saiki, saiki, dagyam ya, dagyam ya, dagyam ya, dagyam, riku, riku, riku. Good job. And let's cleanse and clear that energy out. See, it's still going. And that's what cinnamon represents, this longevity, this burning, wow, lower vibrational energy is what I prefer to say, so that you can be on your journey and go forward. No matter what you experience each day, let every moment propel you forward in the direction you want to go to. More and more comfortable in your own skin. More and more comfortable in your own heart. Growing in the space. Now, I want to just take a couple of moments to let you know. Sometimes you outgrow a space. You can outgrow people. You can outgrow situations, circumstances. But sometimes you outgrow a space. And you might notice you might outgrow faster than other people. But love that about yourself. When it's time to leave a job for something better, do it. When it's time to leave a relationship for something better, do it. When it's time to change those family dynamics, do it. When it's time to change your internal dynamics, how you feel about yourself and how you go about your life, do it. When it's time to change your health, do it. All of those things that are deep inside of you, you have 100% control. Don't be afraid to do it alone at times. And at the same time, know that you are never alone. The universe has selected you for whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. And the confidence and the groundedness that you have within you makes you the only person who's ready for it, okay? So we're removing anything that could be, clouding the way. Anything that gets in the way. Anything that makes you feel unsure, insecure, not certain. Because certainty has nothing to do with knowing the answer. Nobody knows the answer to anything. Nobody knows how the future is going to go. But you can be certain in yourself. Oh, I will certainly make it to the end, or I will certainly figure it out, or I will certainly find a way. Those are all things that you can do. Okay, so bring a couple more moments here. Continuing to breathe in this energy and to release and let go. Let it flow and remove anything that is no longer serving you from your energy, from your thoughts, from your feelings. They no longer have a place in your lovely, lovely energy. I'm going to rest that right. That continues to flow
release your energy here and give you an opportunity to be able to just breathe this in. Breathe that in to you. Wow. Okay. Final breaths, love. Release and let that go. Okay. So let's move this energy in and out here. Stopping for just gentle movement. Being here in this space and present in your energy. And moving through the collective space of understanding and peace. Here it is. You will find your highest potential. You will find your highest sense of clarity. So let's begin to continue to pull out anything that is no longer serving you and surrender you into your highest self for your highest good, and rest assured that you are enough as you are, and breathe into that experience as you are. Inhaling, exhaling, final breath, inhaling and exhaling. So let me just move this through your energy. Exhaling, releasing, letting go, moving in and out of the space, 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 and exhale. Good job. Exhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. Smooth and making this energy what you need in this moment, this healing into this space, and giving yourself the greatest amount of potential, love, and understanding. Surrendering to the knowledge that you are enough. Surrendering to the wisdom that you have everything that you need at all times. And just allow me to comb through this energy and to release anything that is no longer serving you. Breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Resting here. Couple more moments. Final moment. there's a smile and an energy in you because you can see it for what it is, not just the distraction that it is. Okay, so go ahead, breathe in and out here. And I'm going to take a couple moments. Okay. So we're looking for some peace. We worked last week on peace of mind. So we're looking for some peace. Find your peace. You know, finding your peace can be very different. It can be, you know, just wanting your everyday space to be peaceful, wanting your emotional connections with others to be peaceful, wanting your physical dynamics with people to be peaceful, wanting your intellectual or your academic or your creative space to be peaceful, both internally with yourself as well as with others. Yeah, okay. So, let's balance this out. Let's balance this out. Let's balance this out. Okay. So going to start to pull, to remove, to relax, to release, to remove, relax, and release, to remove, to relax, and to release, to remove, to relax, and to release, to remove, relax, release, and let go. And just breathing into this space here. So I'm going to take a moment to light a candle, and the purpose of lighting this candle is to give an opportunity to release the energy somewhere. We used to do this all the time, and the flame is a representation of the transformation, the burning. If you remember, in Magical March, we used flame and fire in order to initiate certain things, and here it is. We can use flame as a cleansing technique too. So let's go, right? There you go. So breathing in here and moving that energy in the direction that best serves you and services your purpose. We're going to release every little thing. Bad feelings, bad memories. I love, 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 love. And I also had to take steps to the side and like, okay, I'm gonna let you figure that out. But for my own mental health support, internal health support, energetic support, I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna wait when you get there. But I'm gonna be over here living my best life in my blessed life. You feel me? Because there's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes, you know, sometimes you gotta leave the party because if the party's still jumping, even though everybody is sloppy at this point, they're sweaty, there's no more food left, you know. Sometimes you gotta leave the party so that everyone else is like, okay, I think it's time to go home and go to sleep. Just leave the party. Go home and get some rest. Go home and get some rest. Go home and get some rest. Just removing these thoughts that no longer serve you. Removing the thoughts that make you feel less than and not enough. Let's just take them out. And we all learn a lot of stuff from our early experiences. And then we anchor them in through our everyday experience. So just be able to let some of that stuff go. Let some of that stuff go. Let some of that stuff go. Let it go. Let
decided, because if you take it from them, then they go crazy and they just, get 20 times more stuff. But the moment that a hoarder decides to let these things go, they start to feel lighter. And then I'm gonna go in and complete this work, cleansing and clearing this out for you, letting you be balanced, creating space for your overall happiness, joy, and peace. Living life is not easy at times. Living life takes a lot, whether you are going through something physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, energetically, whatever it is, creative blocks, or my favorite thing, not having enough time in the day. Whatever that is, there's space. You create that space. You control your environment. And it's time to allow you to blossom, to grow, to water you. See yourself as this huge seed that is going to expand so big and so large. And also realize that you are quickly outgrowing your surroundings and your dynamics. That what you deserve and what you're living up to is much greater than this moment. So never be afraid to be seen, okay? And never let somebody dim your light from being seen. Trust me, it will be okay. You don't need anyone who gives you the promise of something and it requires you to dim yourself, because that's just not smart. It's not smart at all. Grow, bloom, blossom, be happy within yourself. Be grateful for every moment. Look up to the universe, God, source, whatever it is you believe in. I tell you all the time that's your business. I'm not going to tell you what to believe in. I'm just holding and facilitating a space for us all to coexist. But whatever that path is for you, open yourself up. Surrender to this beautiful life you have been given, regardless of the circumstances, and make something. Make something great, make something impactful, make something that will change
comfort in all things that is you. Feel good about yourself. Good job. Now just opening this pathway up and just allowing, as you exhale, to release anything that no longer serves you, to remove it from your energy as a whole. You don't gotta deal with that. That's not your problem. Let that be whatever else's problem. That's not your problem. You don't need to be concerned with that. You got more important matters, like your dreams and your hopes and your goals and your pursuits and your purpose. So I'm just going to move through this energy, releasing anything that's taking up too much space. I'm just going to go in and do some cleansing, okay? Just cleansing here. Good job. Okay. Now inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I know a lot came up, so this is cinnamon, and I start off with a fresh piece of cinnamon every year to work through the experience. And so just cleansing this out for the cinnamon. Just cleansing the cinnamon out. Cinnamon can be very grounding, can be very helpful with anxiety. It can be very helpful with anything that just causes us to not feel like we have a firm hold on our life. Okay? And it's spicy too. You know who don't like no cinnamon? Okay, I'm gonna do just a little bit more and then we're gonna go back in and continue the work. Good job. So perhaps doing some Reiki symbols as well. Okay, good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Great, 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 great. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. And I just want you to take your time to enjoy this, okay? So just go as slow as possible. Just breathing in the cinnamon. Do you see how steady it is? It just keeps glowing, keeps burning, remains steady in its energy. Just breathing in this magic of cinnamon and resting here, resting here, resting here, resting here. The same happens internally the moment that you're ready to let these feelings go. If you hold grudges, let them go. If you feel like your identity is based on your traumas, let it go. If you feel like, you know, you've been holding yourself back from moving on and experiencing life in a new way, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Because it's normal. You know, all of these things, a lot of times what happens energetically that I notice is that people will be on a normal cycle and they'll just get stuck somewhere. They'll get stuck at depression, stuck at anxiety, stuck at negativity, stuck at sadness, stuck at just a lack of motivation, you know, stuck at certain places. They don't ever get stuck at happiness. That's what I do notice. They never get, oh, you know, I decided I didn't feel like learning anything else in life except for being happy. No one ever gets stuck there. It would be a great place to be stuck. But that's because maybe there's always something to complain about. But instead, don't feel like you have to just remain where you're at. You can let go of all
forward in a path that is better. Okay. So, put this to the side. Smooth that energy, relax that energy, and balance that energy. Smooth that energy, relax that energy, and balance that energy. Smooth that energy, relax that energy, and balance that energy. Smooth that energy, relax that energy, and balance that energy. Smooth that energy, relax that energy, and balance that energy. And smooth it, smooth it, smooth it. Smooth it, smooth it, smooth it, smooth it, smooth it out. Smooth it, smooth it, smooth it, smooth it, smooth it out. And create space in the energy that is you. Create space that is in the energy of you. Calm you here. Just going to calm you here. You got this. It's okay. Even when you feel like you don't have it, you do. Feelings and reality, they're two different things. Feelings are beautiful. They can motivate us. We can use them to propel us in different directions. Okay, but the actual feeling itself is just that. Just because you have a feeling, it doesn't make it true. Now, a feeling is different than an intuition. It's very different. A feeling changes very rapidly. An intuition is a sense of knowing that is separate from the feelings itself. It just is. You just know it to be what it is. But the feeling can feel on Monday this way, on Tuesday that way, on Wednesday that way. That's how you can work through telling the difference. So in your life, I want you to practice on ciphering between what is your feeling and what is just good intuition. And you practice this by thinking about it in the moment and watching the outcome. Am I not doing something out of fear or because this isn't what I need to do? Because a lot of time you might have the urge to do something and you have a sense of just saying no, shouldn't do that. Or you might have the urge to not do something and you have a sense of like, no, I'm gonna do this. But other times it might be feeling space. You gotta do something but you're afraid to do it. That's a feeling space. That's not intuition. Or the opposite of that can be true too. So learning how to tell the difference, learning how to work with the energy and the elements and these principles of the universe in order to live the life that you want to live rather than just having life happen to you, okay? Couple more breaths here, removing any old patterns, any old beliefs, anything that no longer serves you, that makes you feel that you are not enough, that there is something missing. No, everything is found within you. And you have to validate that for yourself each and every day. Don't wait until someone validates that for you. Because you're going to have an existential crisis once they stop. Or maybe just a regular life crisis. And you also don't need to constantly validate others. Let them do it themselves. Only share when you feel genuine in sharing, okay? And just sending it, 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 sending it. And just go through that energy, 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 energy. Smile